I don't know why it started to record. I didn't press anything. So this week we've decided to do things a little bit differently, haven't we? So we've had some amazing comments over the last year, and we've decided rather than just us replying through text, because it isn't always the best, we thought we would do a quick video replying to people's comments.
Yeah, and give some shout out to people. I mean, some people like comment every week without fail, and thank you for that. It's great to get some feedback.
It is. It's really, really nice when we can have people reaching out to us, and we've had some new people who have gone through every single one of our videos, which is lovely. Yes, we just thought rather than it just being a quick text reply, we would put our faces on the camera and reply to you all.
Yeah, okay. Stuart had a mishap in Lidl.
So for you that don't know, a few weeks ago while we were in... Where was it again?
Scotland somewhere.
Somewhere in the thing of Scotland. We were using a small trolley in Lidl, and the bit underneath that you can pull down, we didn't realise, because some of the trolleys were a little bit different than some of the supermarkets, but this one had a little pull down bit for you to put heavy bottles in the bottom. We didn't realise it was already down, and I was pushing the trolley out. We'd done all our shopping and things. Something caught the underneath of the trolley, and my legs didn't stop, but the trolley did. And it's fair to say that it did half give me a bit of a wallop. So I did cut my leg in two places. It was a bit black and blue. It is getting better. Thank you for all the lovely comments asking how I am. I am getting better. I've used it. I've used and abused the situation for a couple of days. I was like, oh, I can't do that, me leg. Oh, me leg. So yeah, but it is getting better.
As if you need an excuse not to do anything.
No, but it's always good to be able to have the excuse.
Stuart did actually write to Lidl. Not a formal complaint, was it? But it was to make them aware, I think, that these bottom things on the trolleys where you put your bottles and heavy goods,
dangerous.
They're too close to your legs. I did the same thing. We were walking around Lidl before this, and we got 6 of their bottles of water or whatever it was, and it was catching my legs, and I ended up with bruised shins. But and then
but mine was worse.
Yeah,
don't take away my.
Oh, yours is much worse.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Trying to get the little.
Just saying that the trolleys aren't. Yeah. Okay.
No, it was sore. I bet you there's a few people do it, but I did email them and just let them know that they are quite dangerous. And then the reply I got was, yes, we filled out an accident report form. Hope you get well soon, and we'll see you in the shop soon.
Yeah.
That was it.
Not even a free donut.
Shocking, Little. Shocking.
Yeah.
So another wee update. Our vlogs are a little bit behind at the minute. With me not being very well, and with the weather being really, really nice, we're trying to get the best out of the weather, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, and I wasn't very well either. I was off for 3 or 4 days. I have a regular thing.
It kind of hit us all at the same time, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's a little bit behind. But we've got John O'Groats coming out on Sunday.
Yes.
We've got our visit to Loch Ness. And then we've got the Isle of Skye. Oh, can't wait to do that one.
So you are quite far behind.
Such a beautiful place. Yeah, it's my fault. Just blame me. I don't know. Anyway. But we've got some good stuff coming out.
We do, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Stuart's roped us into doing some appearances as well this year. I think we've got three appearances to do.
I think so. We've got Vanlife Fest at Malton. We are doing a rally there, so we will be there. We've also got Vanlife Fest in Overload, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of July. So we've got that one as well. We will link everything below, so if anybody's interested in attending them, they are there. We have got the NEC again.
In October.
So we should be there for quite a few days, so if people want to come and see us there. We also, I think we get a discount code for that one as well, so I'll pop everything below if we've got discount codes or anything else. We don't get anything for them, they just save you a little bit of money. Apart from that, I think, for now, I'm saying for now because I know what we like, for now I think they're the only 3 we have that we're definitely attending.
Yep, so we'll be there if you want to pop along and say hello at any of those. You're more than welcome.
I'm sure you'll spot us, especially at Vanlife Fest, because Andrew will be in an ABBA outfit.
And you'll be in a Spice Girls outfit.
Well, I'm not going dressed up as Jerry Halliwell or... But yes, let's get through to some of these comments.
We've got some competition, haven't we, at Vanlife Fest, because Billy and Nikki I think they're dressing up as are they doing ABBA?
They are, apparently.
Yeah.
I think Billy's more excited than Nikki, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I can just see that it's going to be. Yeah, he's going as one of the girls. I'm just going as with my blonde wig and blue thing on again, as I did in the 30th anniversary. So that's going to be fun.
It will.
Yeah, so looking forward to that one.
So we do have a few new subscribers, and one of them who doesn't just leave a comment, she kind of leaves us half a book, really.
Yeah, but we love it, don't we?
I love it. Do you just think it is really, really nice. Because with us only me and Andrew, we quite enjoy being able to interact with yous. So when we get quite lengthy pieces, and Andrew would be like, have you read that comment yet? And I'd be like, no, and he'd be like, you'll love it, you'll love it.
The thing is, the lady in question is from Australia, so
Yes.
we wake up to these comments in the morning, which is great. You know, she always writes lovely things.
She does. So it's Julia, and she is from Melbourne, Australia. Brisbane, sorry. Melbourne, Brisbane, are they not close by? Julia, you'll have to comment and let me know how far away it is.
Let's do that bit again.
So it is Julia in
Brisbane.
I never said
Australia.
Melbourne again. Take 4. Julia in
Brisbane.
Australia.
Yeah.
And her granddaughter, who was finding it rather funny. So obviously I have my nose pierced. It's just, yeah, my favourite piercing, but yeah, I have my nose pierced. So this little girl is apparently wanting to buy me a set of earrings because I'm missing one. Because I've only got one, she thinks it should be in my ear. So it did make me really, really giggle. But the grandma, Julia, had to go and then take her out to buy her a Pandora. And I've got to find my Pandora bracelet. I can't find it, but I promised I would show it in a video. So I will hunt it out and I'll see if I can find it for the end of this video.
You will. I
will find it. Yes, thank you so much for your comments.
So Missy wants us to go to her 6th birthday party.
She does.
We're going to have to let you down because we're kind of half a world away. It's a long, long way to come. But let us know when your birthday is and we'll give you a special shout out for it.
We will.
Yeah. Nikki and Billy thought it was classy. I know you're being sarcastic. Getting an Asda delivery in a lay-by. Thanks, Nikki and Billy. While we were in Grandtown-on-Spey, we did our regular thing of getting an Asda order.
People seem to love this Asda order. And
people don't realise that you can get these your groceries delivered wherever you are.
Yeah.
We've never ever been turned down. But Forrest Dye 23, we know who you are. And Sean Judd, who is a good friend of mine from school days. Both found it hilarious. In fact, Sean said it was like, was it Annika Rice that used to do
the 3?
What was it in the helicopter? So thanks for those. We will keep doing our Asda orders.
I think we have them one this weekend. Actually, to be fair, where we are now.
I think what it is, it's the directions, isn't it, that we give, because we don't have an address a lot of the time. I think the Grandtown-on-Spey was 3 lay-bys before the cemetery.
Yeah.
And they found us. To be fair, they do ring us and just say, whereabouts are you?
If they have any issues, they always tend to ring us. But we've had them in some of the most peculiar places that you would think they're not going to deliver that. And on they do, they will find you.
So we even got a delivery at Newbury for the 30th anniversary. The poor delivery guy tried 4 or 5 different entrances, but he didn't give up. He wasn't giving up until he'd found us. Maybe it is a bit of a treasure hunt kind of thing for the drivers as well. Gives us something different to do, doesn't it? But we'll keep doing that.
We will. So there was also a special shout to Excited Cheshire Cat. We met them on a site when I wasn't very well. I had a bit of a toothache, didn't I? But the gentleman next door was trying to show me how to work his drone, because we've had a drone since before we even left here. We bought it intentionally for vlogs. I have flown it once.
Yeah.
Crashed it.
Yeah.
Not flown it since then. But he was like, get this map, this will tell you where you can fly it, this, that and the other. Andrew, you have watched how many videos of how to work this drone? Yep. We've flown it once since then. We got it up in the air and Andrew freaked out.
It's the confidence of using them, because they're powerful little things and they fly at some rate. We got it on half speed and Stuart pressed the up button and it just flew up. And you're thinking, this could do some real damage, which is why I guess. I know I can see you laughing. But it did, and then of course you get the map out and you think, all right, we'll do a bit of footage, And all through Scotland, you'll find that it's either RAF restricted areas, most of the Highlands is restricted, or it's a
not National Trust.
It's a SS something or other. So it's a beauty and nature. Most of it's nature reserves all around the coast and all around the lochs. Believe it or not.
Excuse me.
So it's difficult to find somewhere to actually fly your drone legally. There's 3 seconds of drone footage in one video that we did when we were at Brora on the way up to John O'Groats. That's it. That's all we've managed to do. We parked up here, and I thought, oh great, fly it off towards the island. No, it's a nature reserve. So yes, that was at Dornoch at Granny Heelan's Haim Park Dean site. So thank you for the tips. Stuart took it all on board.
Also to Wendy Darby, who we also do know.
Yeah.
Wendy. That road was horrendous. I think out of the whole entire year we've done it, that was the most scariest journey we've done. It outdoes Wales, and we thought Wales was bad, didn't we?
Yeah, this is Cockbridge and Bridge of Brown up in the mountains.
The old military road.
The old military roads, yeah. What a nightmare. I don't think I've ever, particularly Cockbridge, I don't think I've ever been so scared on the road. I know I said it on the video like recently, but I can't think of another time when I've been so scared. Because we were literally in first gear doing about 3 or 4 miles an hour, literally crawling up. And it was the thought that if you stall it, you've lost any kind of momentum. I don't think we would ever have made it. You know, if your brakes fail or anything like that. And it was just, yeah.
I think what made it worse for me was we got halfway up and I could see Andrew physically shaking.
Oh, I was shaking.
And I thought, if anything happens to him, if he has... Yeah. Even if he just blacks out for 5 minutes, I'm done. I can't do anything. Yeah. I can't jump over him to grab hold of the handbrake because it's on the right-hand side of him. I can't do anything. It's not like I'm in a vehicle where I can pull the handbrake up and I know we're all right. We would be gone. Yeah. And it was so scary.
And we got almost to the top, didn't we? And there's a kind of monument that they've built on a pull-in, on a lay-by. But the lay-by is just as steep.
Yeah, it isn't flat
so
at all.
We'd pulled in. And we were still like at an angle, and I just got my foot on the brake and didn't take it off, and it was like, what do we do? Luckily, I mean, the brow of the hill was not much further, but yeah, not a good thing. And I'm surprised with the newer vans that they're struggling with it as well.
We've had a few comments of a few people saying that they struggled on that hill, which did surprise me. Like, obviously, we've got to remember as well, we're a big van. We're not a small little van.
Yeah,
and then what made it worse is we got to the top, and we thought, right, we've got to the top. We pulled over because he was about ready to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I'd had enough. I just wanted to bawl my eyes out. So we got pulled over, and then we looked in front of us, and it got worse. It just went, we just looked, and you could just see it going up. And we were just like, yeah, we're done. That's it.
It was the most terrifying thing, I think, driving-wise I've ever done, but it was worth it. I mean,
I wouldn't do it again.
The highest, when we got up to the ski resorts, I mean, amazing views. You know, I feel it was worth doing, but yeah, never ever again. Not in this vehicle anyway. And judging by Wendy saying, I mean, I know Wendy's got a newer motorhome, but if they're struggling on 20% as well, then maybe it's not. I'll tell you what, it was one of the things that stopped us doing the NC 500 as well.
Yes.
Because we know that it's renowned, like places like Applecross and right up in the northwest, there are some steep gradients. And if you're in a camper van or a car or a motorbike, you know, you'll do that fine. But when you're in a 3.5 ton motorhome, 7 metres long, with a 2.5 engine, a diesel engine, you're struggling. And we decided, why on earth are we going to put us through all this stress just to say we've done the NC 500?
No, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it in the end. So we did part of it, didn't we?
We did the bits that we wanted to do. Yeah. There was places we wanted to go and see, so that's what we did.
And we headed to Skye. And I tell you what, the island of Skye, amazing. And I'm so glad.
You will see that in a couple of weeks' vlog. I won't give too much away.
It's to come. Thanks for your support, Wendy. We'll see you soon.
We will.
And now on to the big issue. Doggy poo bags.
So there is a bit of a story behind this. So I'm going to give you the quick lowdown as fast as I possibly can. I posted this video on TikTok Thought nothing got it. I thought it won't do very well. It got over 60,000 views. So then it was like, right, okay, people are actually interested in this. So I thought I'll do a quick short on it on YouTube. It did really, really well. So then Andrew added it to the video.
Yeah.
I don't understand, apart from the fact that it keeps going to me, they're not biodegradable, and it's the colour of them. They're the two probably major differences.
And strength and thickness.
Wait. I can say I have done my research. So you can actually buy biodegradable nappy bags, and they are still cheaper than poo bags. And everybody's saying about the colour. Probably every supermarket has a different colour. So Tesco's is blue, which are there. With Sainsbury's is purple. Probably you can get them in a multitude of different colours from different places. I will be using nappy bags for the rest of these dogs' lives, without a doubt. They are thicker. So anybody who's sitting there and saying they're not as thick, they are thicker. Are they not?
Here's the thing, right? It's me that generally uses them, let's say. And I've not noticed any difference whatsoever. Honestly, thickness-wise, there isn't. You see, and then people have been saying, well, surely they're thinner. Don't forget, these nappy bags have got to hold a soiled nappy that's not only just got poo in it.
Just soiled.
Number two.
Just soiled. Why do you have to go into it?
But that's heavier. Surely that's heavier. So they've got to be stronger. Surely. But as I say, I'm the main user of them, and I've not noticed a difference at all.
You're the main user of them. You can't say that.
I take the dogs out all of the time.
No, you
because
don't.
Stuart's generally in bed.
That is such bull. We'll start that one again.
No, we won't. We're going to leave that in.
No, we're not. You do not take the dogs out the most. On a morning you do.
Yeah, which is when they do their business.
Not all the time. If Pixie hasn't done her business in 2 seconds, you're pulling her back in the van. Like, get back in, Pixie.
Are you turning into Lily Savage again?
Oh, go away. Nappy bags for the win. You can stick to your poo bags all you want, but nappy bags for the win.
Well, I think it says it all, doesn't it? Because I think we're late to this party because
Probably everybody does it.
Generally, everybody's already using them, so it's not a new thing at all.
No.
So I think the proof's in the pudding. If people are already using it.
You can't say pudding when we're talking about poo.
What? People are already using them, so yeah, case one.
Yes.
In favour of Stuart and Andy.
Tis. I win.
Poo bag life.
So I would like to know, would everybody else be interested in us actually doing, like, how we save money when we do our shopping and little hints and tips? Not necessarily just to do with van life, just general shopping, and because we I think it would be something a bit different.
We are on a budget, aren't we? All of the time, because we know that when the money...
we budget shop.
Yeah, we do budget shop. Well, some of it we do. When you're buying crisps and sweets and chocolate, we don't.
Yeah, but I still budget it. I still know what prices is better than others, and how supermarkets can be a little bit clever. How you think you're buying in, but if you're buying in bulk, you're buying cheaper, and it's not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
Right.
We've found things like coffee. You think buying a big tub is going to be cheaper in the long run than buying 3 jars.
It isn't.
It's not a lot of the time. Buying loose onions and mushrooms. We'll do a whole thing on mushrooms and onions.
Well, it's not just mushrooms and onions. It's just your fresh fruit and veg. How, if you pick it yourself, is a lot.
If you're
cheaper.
interested, let us know in the comments.
Yes, and we will
we'll do a separate thing. It's all about, it is van life at the end of the day. It's normal life, isn't it?
It's just budget.
Shopping and budgeting.
We've gone off completely off topic. Put a camera in front of us and we just yip on.
I know, Stuart didn't even want to do this morning. And
this is why we have to do lives.
Lives. I don't like lives because people don't talk to us. Yeah.
So another one that I think leaves a comment on practically every single video is Macklin 400. I did... Oh, this is going to show my age now. So on was it the Queens and Kings of Balmoral?
Yeah.
Yes. So you put a comment, what was it? Spot on choice for the intro music. Classic sitcom. I had no idea. I didn't even know it was off a sitcom. And I said to Andrew, what? And he, go on then.
Yeah, I picked most of the music for the videos. And I thought this one was great. It was To the Manor Born, which was a great 80s sitcom about posh people, basically. So I thought, that'll sound good. It'll look good with the gates opening. The video went out. Stuart's none the wiser. He thinks I've just found this music from somewhere. And then, of course, you get a comment saying classic sitcom music, and Stuart's like, well, what was it then? So, well done for spotting that. And thanks for supporting us. You do comment nearly every week on every video, so
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you very much. Bill's... Right, I've got to say this right. What was it? Bill's phone... Teignmouth. So, when we were in Teignmouth, we didn't actually realise that there was somebody going around to do recordings and videos and vlogs on Teignmouth. And then, for some strange reason, we found a video, didn't we?
Yeah.
How did we find this video?
I think I was compiling our Teignmouth video. Teignmouth's a great place. We loved it, didn't we?
Yes, we went back twice.
It's got everything. We had the weather. It rained, it hailed, it was sunny,
storms,
it was windy, it was stormy, it was sunny again. We had every weather going. But the place is great.
If you haven't seen that video, we will tag it. It's a brilliant video.
Here somewhere. But yeah, Teignmouth's a great place. So I found Bill. Bill goes out every single day with his phone and walks around Teignmouth and just talks about it. It's great. It's a great idea. And he's well into his train, so if you're into train spotting and stuff, he's got all the numbers and follows the trains coming in and out. But it generally tells you and keeps you up to date with what's happening in Teignmouth. It's probably better than the local newspaper. I'm not even sure they've got a local newspaper, but it's that kind of thing. But he makes it interesting because he also does then and now, so he'll flash up some pictures of what it used to look like. I know they're destroying, the council's taking down some
swimming pool.
The outdoor swimming pool, is it?
Yes,
pool?
I think that's what we just watched.
So we did a news flash. Great work, Bill, and thanks for supporting us and commenting on everything. We do still follow you.
We will tag your channel down below, so if you want to go and check them out, you can. Also, just a quick reminder, Bill and Nikki, they have On the Road Again. We will tag their channel as well because they're in a brand new... Which one is it? It's the Auto Trail
Expedition 68. I know it's that one because it's our most popular video review.
So if you want to go and check their channel out as well, we will tag them below.
So we're coming up to a milestone on YouTube where things will change slightly for us, in that we can do some more things, Stuart.
We can do some special things to say thank you for everybody supporting us. So we're going to sit down and work it out properly and make sure that we're interacting with everybody and doing as much as we physically can to promote and to say thank you to each and every single one of you. So there will be like special videos, there will be all the outtakes.
Yeah, I was going to say we've got a bloopers reel which we're holding back.
Yes.
Which is getting longer and longer and longer.
There's about 5 minutes of it just in this.
But that will be a subscribers only. So
yes.
But that's a long way off. Yeah, that's months away.
It's not. So if you're really bored and you've got your phone on at night and you just want to click our playlist and leave it at the side of your bed just so we get viewing hours, that'd be brilliant. Get everybody in the house to do it.
Actually, that's the thing. Stuart's absolutely right. If before you go to bed at night time, go to one of our longer playlists and just leave it playing all night. It would help us immensely get to our next target, which is not even monetized. I hate people.
I know.
People have this hang up about people making money off YouTube. We're nowhere near making money off YouTube, but to get us to the next level, we need viewing hours, and if you can help, just put your phone on play and just put it to one side while you're washing or watching TV. It helps us, and it much appreciated.
It would, very much appreciated. Another quick shout out to a new subscriber who is going right back to the beginning, watching all of our vlogs, which good luck with that because there's over 100 vlogs now. I didn't realise there was that many. Is Julio Max, and it's 7183 I think is her username, who is planning on buying a motorhome. So she is researching the whole entire thing. You will see that where we started off now and where we've ended up at, or where we're at now, is completely different. We're like chalk and cheese, aren't we, from where we started off?
There's a theme here, isn't it? Because Julia in Brisbane has started watching all our videos from the start, and this is Julie, who's also watching from the start. So Julie and Julia.
Yes.
Good luck with that. You will see how much we've changed, and if you are planning on getting a new motorhome, we were first timers as well. We'd never had one before, so there are a few hints and tips along the way. We've got a survival guide which we keep adding to occasionally, but Julie was asking about where we park, so that she can park in the similar places. we have a map which we've compiled. It's on Google Maps. There is a link. There'll be a link in this video in the comments as well. But most of the newer videos that we've put out, there's a link to our map, which has got hundreds of places, well, over 100 places, which you can stop at. We've got a 7-metre motorhome, so if we can fit in, 90% of motorhomes and camper vans will fit in as well. And they're all around the country, apart from the southeast, because we haven't been there. So
we've had a few comments up here asking us, why is there nothing on the southeast? We haven't been there, so we can't really
haven't been there. The map's had about 10,000 views, so people are using it, aren't they, Stuart?
Yes.
Yep.
The only thing that we will make you aware of is make sure you read the comments in the description, because obviously there is some few hints and tips in there to tell you what's on the site, what isn't on the site, whether they're free or they aren't. Some of them you need to keep an eye on if you watch it now. If we get any updates about there's a change in circumstances, whether the council stopped it or whether that area is stopped, there will be an update on them. So please make sure you keep checking them. I don't want you going to these things and going, well, it's not there anymore and you told us to go.
Oh, there's a fun fair there for the week.
That's not our fault. That's the fun fair's fault.
Carlisle.
Don't, because we're going back to Carlisle. If there's a fun fair there, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, so if you click on one of the pins on the map, it'll come up with a little banner at the bottom and tell you where it is. If you click on that as well, that's where all the detail is. And there's also a link to one of our YouTube videos where we do a review. The reviews tend to be at the end of the video, all in one place.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But one of the nice things is you can also see what's in that area and what we have done in that area.
Yeah.
So it gives you some sort of idea of what there is and there isn't to do near that park up sort of thing.
And
so
it's free.
Like a bit of a review, really.
And it's free to have a look at. And these are real places that you can actually stop at. So, yeah. So, thanks, Julie, for joining us.
So, another one who has been following us, I'm going to say following us on the YouTube channel for the year, but we've known for a very, very long time, and that is Darrell Dickinson, who is 3746. I'm getting really good with these numbers. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So, yes, so Darrell and Shirley are people we've known for a very, very long time, isn't it? Who comment and watch all of our videos, and we try to keep up to date with as much as we can. But yes, there is a lot there, so thank you, Darrell and Shirley, for your continued support.
Yeah, we got into a bit of a sticky situation at the back end of last year, as you will have seen through our many, many videos when the motorhome failed its MOT.
It wasn't just a little bit of a sticky
So
situation.
I don't think we've ever thanked Darrell properly, but Darrell whisked us away from Mansfield up to Durham while the repairs were being done, and then brought us back again. So thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated, and I don't think we ever took the time to say on video thank you so much for that. We've had lots of people support us, too numerous to mention, but Darrell sticks out and comments on lots of our videos.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
And also Mum and Dad, because we would be nowhere without Mum and Dad, would we? To be honest, they've borrowed us cars. They've done all sorts for us.
Washing, postage.
She's our postman Pat.
She that's what we should call her.
Yeah,
Postman Pat.
So Postman Pat.
Thanks, Mum and Dad, for supporting us in this and helping us along the way.
Yes.
We
do get a lot of support.
Thanks to Zoe as well in near
George.
Selby, because they let us use their address for parcels and
we pinched George's tools.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Is this going to be a thank you now to everybody that we ever met online?
Just thank you to everybody. If you're watching this video, thank you. And that's actually genuinely serious. Thank you. If you've taken the time out to click on our video and spend the 10-20 minutes or whatever this video is, and you've stayed right to the end to hear us yabber on, thank you. It really, really does make the world a difference to us.
Yeah. I mean, this making videos started out. If you don't know the history, we left the pub, and people were saying, "Oh, you must keep in touch," and it was like there's too many people to keep in touch with.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll just do a quick video now and then, so you can keep up with where we are, and it's become a habit, hasn't it? And it's become something that we enjoy doing because sometimes it gives you a purpose of something to do.
Yeah, especially when it's bad weather outside. Or
And we've done quizzes over the winter time, haven't we? We've done all sorts. So
it's nice for us as well. Obviously, I know it's nice for you who are at home watching us and catching up and seeing where we are and stuff. But it's also nice for us because we do so much. We forget, don't we? and we'll go back through it and be like, oh my god, I forgot we did that. Or
Yeah.
when Andrew redid the whole entire map because he was bored one afternoon and decided he would spend making this map, he was like, Stuart, have you seen how many places we've actually stopped with over the year? And we've looked, we worked out how many miles we've driven, and it's just... So if you have enjoyed our videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please comment, because we would love to hear back from you. We thrive off... Well, I thrive off the attention, let's be honest, it's me.
We love the comments.
But we love the comments.
Yeah, which is why we're doing this today, is to say thank you for the comments, because just recently it's just blossomed and we were getting so many nice comments.
We are doing a special video on Q&A. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask us, whether it's anything to do with van life or budgeting or how we do things, because it would only be on our experiences, we can only tell you what we learned. Leave us a comment, because we are going to do a special video, aren't we?
We are, and it's generally to celebrate the fact that we've been doing this a year, and it's going to be a bit about our experiences, the ups and downs, a little bit on how much it costs. I think how much it's cost us for the year, but generally we've been travelling for a year now, so we're going to put it all together. So if you've got any questions.
Give us a comment and we can answer.
Fire them our way. We'll include them in the video, and we'll do a special.
Hit that like button, please, because that makes a world of a difference. Put your phone on playlist tonight. Just click on Andrew's quiz or something, and click play, and just leave that running for the night. Goes to 10 hours. If 100 of you do it, that'll be it. We'll be monetised by next week. We'll be making some money off YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be
I
lovely,
won't have to go
wouldn't it?
back to work. See, then you can look at this beautiful face every day. That's what we need.
If you've subscribed, just check that when you've subscribed, there's a bell. And unless you physically go and hit the bell and go notification for every video, it won't tell you when we've got a new video out. We only found this out recently.
Yeah.
So go if you've subscribed, click on the bell and go notification for everything. Otherwise, it doesn't tell you. I know we've got 2,700 subscribers. 57 get notifications. That would be a massive thing, so you know when we've got a new video out.
But yes, thank you each and every single one of you. Anything you would like to add, Mr. Scattergoat?
No, I think we've rabbited on for about half an hour. So
it's going to be funny. So if you could see the unedited footage that we have, just wait. It will be coming. We will be doing a video of just rails of every single mistake and me talking like...
It's normally Stuart. It is normally Stuart, yeah.
I like to rabbit on.
You do, and turn into Lily Savage.